About 7 or 8 years into my marriage, I began to feel that I was drifting away from God. At this time, I began to get very depressed. I couldn't eat and I couldn't sleep. I cried all day. I wouldn't answer the door to anyone. I wouldn't lift the phone to anyone. And my depression just got deeper and deeper. I just wanted to die. At that stage, I tried to commit suicide twice in my life. Second time was touch and go. But again, God had a plan for me. He brought me through this time. I was diagnosed with a severe mental illness, and I was hospitalized for a long period of time in 4 different psychiatric hospitals. Eventually, I was sent to a unit in Scotland. I was placed in a locked ward because I was a very violent person. I wasn't allowed to communicate with my husband or my children. After I was discharged from hospital, and for the next 30 years, I needed treatment for my mental health. I had to attend a hospital every 2 months. However, I got over this period, and amazingly, after 30 years, not being able to talk about it, not being able to tell anyone about my mental health because of the stigma attached to it then, I thought I maybe would lose my job. I certainly would have been frowned upon and thought as being unstable. Then an amazing thing happened to me. I decided to go to a healing service. It was held in West Church in Bangor. And at that service, I met God. He placed his hands on me. He healed me not only from my mental illness, but also from my sin. Then, for the next 15 years, things were a bit up and down. I did have some problems, but God brought me through them all. I had to have heart surgery. I lost my husband 14 years ago after 40 years of a very happy marriage. And then I was diagnosed with cancer, and I suffered that for a number of years. But God, again, had a plan for me and brought me through it all. And when I had recovered at the age of 70, He asked me, and He gave me the opportunity of going to Africa. This, for me, was a dream come true. Ever since I was 12 years old, and I had heard about the missionaries that had come to visit my house, they told me about their work in Africa. That was what I always wanted to do. And for the next 4 years, I had the privilege and the joy of going to Malawi and serving God there, of delivering the babies in the hospital, spreading the good news of Jesus. Such a joy and a privilege it was.